All right, whenever you're ready.
Hello, my name is Patricia Hawkins. I just really appreciate all of the support that I've received from the media, the community. SOCM has just come in and just organized, and now we have a voice, and I think it's just great. And I think I'm not only just standing for myself, but I'm standing for my peers who work with the fear of losing their job simply because they don't dance to someone's tune. I think we ought to be judged by the job that we do, our qualification, our certification, and we should be allowed to voice opposition if we are not in agreement with something. And I've simply done that, not for my own personal professional growth, but because I feel it's the right thing to do. I feel like if we unite and work together, then we're going to create opportunity for our students. And that's what we're here, and that's why we're fighting and trying to get recognition for a lot of the things that are not going right, is because our kids deserve this. They deserve every chance to get the best education they could possibly get. The skills, the foundation that they're establishing now, they can always build on, and that's my goal, that's my desire, that I can bring about changes, that we can unite, and we can look at our curriculum and make sure we are giving our students what they need to become successful community leaders. Okay. I'm mostly concerned about the unfair treatment of minority, not just teachers, but students as well. I think that we're not abiding by the policy. We have handbooks and student handbooks, faculty handbooks, but we're not abiding by them. I think the administration needs to be more aware. Our leaders need to know and understand the policy and make sure that they are implemented and properly followed. That way we can be consistent and disciplined if it's necessary. I unlawfully lost my job. I've always done a great job. I've been in education for 43 years. I've been working ever since I was 12. I've never, I never lost a job because I'm committed to being the best that I can be. And it bothers me that the system just can come in and say, you're fired. But I think it has probably brought us together as a community. As I think back to 1963, when those innocent girls lost their life in Birmingham with the church bombing, Ku Klux Klan put a bomb under the steps, those innocent kids lost their life. But you know what? Something good came from it. 1964, the Civil Rights Act was passed, and that clearly states that we're not judged by the color of our skin, and we're not discriminated because of the color of our skin. And I think something good came from that, as I hope something good will come from this. And the community has come together, and we have a voice now. It's not just my voice. And I've been speaking in opposition ever since 2009. That was the first time that I went before the board and say we have some problems and we need to address. Nothing was done about it. And the next year I was transferred to another school. The Office of Civil Rights, EEOC, all proved that I was discriminated against and retaliated against. In summary judgment in August, Judge Haynes ruled that there was reason to believe that I had been discriminated against and retaliated because the principal at the school did not recommend me transfer, and Mr. Hickman transferred me, and he said that that was an indication of retaliation. And Mr. Hickman said during deposition that he was sending me to Highland Park from Joseph Brown because it was a black principal there, and he thought that I would work better under a black principal. Judge Haynes, in summary judgment, ruled that there was reason to believe that that was discrimination and requested that we mediate. We did not mediate. The board is not willing, and I say the board, the school board lawyer representing the board has never agreed to mediation. And I think the taxpayer needs to know also that money is going for frivolous lawsuits that can be avoided and prevented if the school board lawyer would only do just right. I think professionally he's growing and he's gaining money, and his income is benefiting from all of these lawsuits. Under Ms. Dobbin leadership and Mr. Bonner, we were able through the NAACP to file about 10 complaints with OCR, and Office of Civil Rights sent these complaints to EEOC. EEOC ruled and settled 5 out-of-court lawsuits, and I'm sure the community is probably not aware of that. And it's probably been 7 or more within the last 5 years settled out of court. And I think it could be avoided if we just do what's right. Thank you.